But first, the pain and the misery inflicted by the California wildfires, as seen through the eyes of the residents of a single street. Haverford Avenue in the Pacific Palisades area of LA bore the brunt of the largest fire at the end of last week. ITV News cameras filmed in the road as firefighters desperately tried to keep the flames at bay. Well, now we have returned as residents assess the damage and try to retrieve whatever they can. Some houses were spared, but others were completely destroyed. And it is clear that the street and indeed the community, like many others in the area, will never be the same again. Our correspondent Robert Moore has this special report.
5 days ago, we watched Haverford Avenue burn. Today, the flames are extinguished. Where homes were being consumed in front of our eyes, now there is an eerie silence. But what is the future of this ruined street and this ravaged town?
Climbing this hill to get to the top.
Among those sneaking back in is Farhad, an architect, evading police roadblocks to discover the fate of his home. Do you know if your house is standing right now?
I'm going to go see.
As he reaches Haverford Avenue, his fears grow.
It's shocking. People here, I knew, a whole bunch of them. Huge building here is gone.
This is the moment of truth.
This is my house. Right.
Almost miraculously, it is untouched by fire. That's remarkable, given that these are the views all around him. He struggles to process how random the destruction is. You're mystified.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't understand how this didn't burn, that burned, this didn't burn.
There is a reason that Farhad's house was saved, and we saw it last Wednesday. The singular effort of Fire Truck 10 and its crew, including Andy Chan.
This one's already gone, so we're trying to keep it from communicating to this complex on this side.
Who battled to keep the inferno from spreading. But then a realization nothing will be the same again, even with his home intact.
Well, you know, it feels good. But what's the house without a neighborhood? There's no neighbors, there's no friend.
Paul and his daughter Ella were among those neighbors. Living directly opposite Farhad, they also have come back briefly to check on their home. It is an apocalyptic scene.
I think this is the bottom of our dining room table.
This is the true loss out of all of this, not the possessions, but actually connections and community. Used to be paradise. It's truly paradise lost.
It's just hard to even understand or even imagine. It's just heartbreaking. Not for me, but for the whole community as well.
Paul, will you stay or will you go?
I don't know. I really don't know. It's going to be painful to look at it.
The randomness of the fire, why some homes survived and others were reduced to rubble, mystifies Paul as well.
This is my neighbor Farhad, the really nice architect, and it's unbelievable that his building survived while mine burned to the ground. Nothing is left.
Down the street, the police have arrived, wondering if these brothers are looters.
No, the thing is that you're not supposed to be here. Yeah, no.
In fact, Philip and Thomas have come back to retrieve something from their house, the most precious possession from the family safe.
Yeah, they're still warm, actually. The real treasure is some sketches. My dad draws a lot, so we had like the best sketches we're putting in there.
Their father has dementia, and the retrieval of these drawings will be a light in the darkness for all the family.
This will be really important for him.
and for all of us that, you know, we got something back from the rubble.
But these brothers say the family will not attempt to rebuild.
For my parents, I think they're too old to want to go through that process, so for us it's just a chance to move on.
The three sets of neighbours are all making different choices. Philip and Thomas are leaving town forever. Paul and Ella are undecided. And Farhad is committed to staying. And he has a final request. Can he meet the firefighters who saved his house? We find Fire Truck 10 and Andy Chan a few miles away.
I wanted you to meet this man.
How you doing, sir?
Ramon.
Brandon.
Thank you, man. What was it like? How did you do it?
We did what we could.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
Everything is burned. Everything is burned around me. I can't believe it. I'm standing. It's a miracle. What you guys have done is a miracle. I'm an architect. I'm here to help rebuild. Maybe you saved my life for that reason. I don't know, but I intend to make something out of it for sure. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
Daunted by the scale of what lies ahead, Farhad looks down on Haverford Avenue and the sea of devastation. The architect has a new mission now, to help rebuild the town that has suffered such a shattering blow. Robert Moore, ITV News, in Pacific Palisades.